As COVID cases spike, nearly 2 million Americans are getting tested every day as we head into the holiday season. The lines, though, are long, and the wait to get the results is still pretty brutal. Meg Terrell joins us right now with more. And Meg, this has been frustrating for anybody who's tried to go through this process recently.
It sure has, Becky. I mean, we're hearing the anecdotes about people waiting hours in line for their test results. And so we wanted to get a sense of whether the turnaround times were getting worse, like we saw over the summer. And so we teamed up with Dynata, which is a data and survey firm, and they surveyed 9,600 people in the U.S. across all 50 states for us over the last week and asked them about their testing experiences. And we actually found something really interesting. It looked like testing turnaround times on average have actually improved since the last time we did this survey in July and August. So if you check out these results here, you can see that more people got their results back the same day or the next day or within 2 to 3 days when we did this in November versus in July. Overall, in July, 40% of test results were taking more than 4 days to come back, which experts say is just too long to be meaningful. Now that number is 27%. And some of that can be attributed to the fact that testing capacity has gone up substantially in this country. You know, we are doing, as you said, 2 million tests per day in the U.S. now. That's about double from what we saw being done over the summer. And these numbers really jive with what we're seeing from the big testing companies as well. While the testing industry is warning that with all this demand, they could see turnaround time stretched and supplies are getting stretched. Quest and LabCorp right now say they are turning results around within 1 to 2 days, a little bit longer for Quest at 2 days. And that compares with 7 days for Quest over the summer, 4 to 6 days for LabCorp. But guys, we talked with Dr. Ashish Jha, the dean of the Brown University School of Public Health, about these numbers. And he says 27% of test results taking 4 days or longer to come back is still really bad. He says, so we've gone from atrocious to just plain mediocre. I guess that's an improvement, he notes. So still not a great situation, guys. And this really varies by state. We also looked at the average turnaround times by state. And you can see here the dark green are the states doing so well. And there's only 2 of them that are less than 2 days, Wisconsin and Rhode Island. Whereas you have states like Florida that are taking more than 4 days on average to return test results. Guys, as part of this survey, because it's the week of Thanksgiving, we also asked people about their plans, whether they're asking guests if they're having them over to test or quarantine before they come. And we found that people who are hosting dinners, 62% of them who are inviting people not in their household over are taking no special precautions for their gatherings. For guests who are going to others' homes for Thanksgiving, almost 80% say no special precautions, guys. So public health experts warning us, still be very careful this Thanksgiving season. Back over to you.
Yeah. Dr. Jha is right. Look, I think even 3 days, the way we measure it, 2 to 3 days, 2 days is one thing. 2 days and under is good. I think 3 to 4 days gets to the point where it's pretty useless because a lot of times you're not even finding out you were exposed for 5, 6, 7 days. So if you can't get it in 2 days, I think it's almost useless. I'm glad that we're improving, but I think Dr. Jha is right. This is just mediocre, if that.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.